Hey guys, it's Papa Bear here with Brevard Knights. That's right, we merged with 4 other local teams recently, going from Vieira Knights to now Brevard Knights. And there's going to be more information and more videos on that soon. What we're doing today is we're going to do a CO2 pistol review. And we're going to go from a entry-level pistol to a mid-level pistol to a CO2 gas blowback pistol, which Rhino runs. And then we've got a spring pistol, so you can see the difference between the spring pistol and a CO2 gas blowback pistol. For this test, all of the magazines are loaded with brand new CO2, 12 gram, just regular. And we're going to be using Airsplat .20 biodegradable BBs because we're going to go shoot outside. We don't want to have to pick them up. All right. A couple of quick tips for all you beginners. Just want to make sure that you remember, if for the younger players, don't practice or take your guns out ever outside. More and more you see on the news that kids are getting hurt, so keep your airsoft guns indoors and don't do any of this stuff that we're doing unless you have an adult with you. Also with the CO2 guns, when you're done using your CO2 pistols, either at the CQB field or on the outdoor field, get the CO2 out. You don't need to leave it in there. It's just going to, after a while, makes the seals not so strong. And one last thing, make sure you've got your iPro on, okay? So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the review. Alright, so a couple of things about the guns that we're using here today. Several of them are made by Umarex. And one thing that I saw is that the Combat Enforcer, which I'm going to go into more detail about, and the Walther P99, they both use the same kind of safety on the side. You got to push it in and pull it back to actually make it go into fire mode. There's lots of reviews on YouTube about this, but I just kind of found it interesting that in their little bit higher end gun, as well as their beginner gun, that's safe, and then that would be engaging it in this fire, which we're not going to do. Now this Combat Enforcer was, like all the other guns, originally all black. I spray painted it, sanded it down, gave it a little bit more of a worn out look. So it's actually called the Umarex CO2 Combat Enforcer. You can pick this up at almost any retailer or online for anywhere from $40 to $60. Give you some of the stats on it. Approximately 400 feet per second. It's a pretty light gun. It is polymer, and we will be shooting with .20 gram BBs, so keep that in mind. All the guns that we have here, except for the spring gun, do have the RIS, the rail on the bottom, in one form or the other. Now, this gun does come with a single stack mag, so we're going to use that one. And there is some difference in the mags, and I want to go over that as well. The second gun we're going to be shooting is the RIS 24/7. This is also all polymer gun. This is not the one that has the metal slide inside. This is just all polymer. It's a very light gun. We've had this one for some time. It does have the rubberized grip, which is a really nice feature. This one has a different safety. The safety cocks up, and it does not pull back, so as you see, it also has the rail. Now, the third gun that we've got here is going to be the HK USP. This is the only one of the guns that has a hammer, and it doesn't really function. It just pulls back, so when you shoot, I mean, I'm going to show you here, this gun does not have the CO2 in it, so the safety's on, but when you go to shoot, it flicks, but it doesn't really do anything with it. Again, it does have the rail on there. Very nice gun. I use this all the time. And then finally, we have the full metal P99 that Rhino uses on the field, and this one does feel different. You can tell the difference between this one. You pull it back, catches there. It's got some nice trademarks on it, serial numbers, and then it clicks in here. So it's a very nice gun. It's got some good weight to it. That one also, it comes with a single stack mag. They're all single stack. Now the one thing about all these guns, the Taurus is actually the lightest one, and you see there the nice Taurus trades and the nice sights. But the magazine is the heaviest of all of them. It's a full metal mag, and once you put it in, you do get that nice weight on that pistol. It's on safety, so it's in there. Slide release is right there. Now we're not doing a review on the guns. I just wanted to tell you about them. We're actually going to take them outside and show you how they shoot and tell you a little bit about the difference. Now, just so you know, the Taurus says 300 feet per second, so we don't have a chronograph to test it. We're just going to take their word for it. The HK is 350 to 380 FPS. and then the P99 says 380 FPS. Of course, with the gas blowback, you are going to have some extra expenditure of the gas, but you get that blowback feeling that a lot of kids like. I've shot this gun several times. I really enjoy shooting it, so it's going to be fun to take it outside. And then last is this really great M9 that came from a different company. It's metal and polymer. It actually feels really nice. It's heavy. It's got the really nice bright orange tip. And there's the metal barrel. Pull back. Doesn't have a functioning safety, I think. Oh yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. So there's your shooting on it. And this one comes with a 12-round mag that we're going to go out and shoot too. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get some iPro, go outside, and then we're going to shoot these bad boys and show you the difference. Okay? Alright guys, so we've moved out into our backyard. We've got a pretty decent sized yard. I've set up the target about 30 feet away, and I've actually set up just a simple plate, styrofoam plate that we're going to shoot the M9 spring pistol and see what it can do to that. So 12 round mag, spring. I'll take a couple shots and then maybe I'll let Hammer empty it out. I don't know. Let's see. So as usual, finger off the trigger until you're ready. This is why it's important to wear iPro, because it's bouncing off the fence and it's coming back. So, like right back. This gun is supposed to shoot at about 250 FPS, and I'm getting pretty good grouping there. Take another shot. A lot of people do like to use spring guns out on the field. Go ahead, Hammer. Because it's a good backup weapon to have. And that's out. So now we're going to get the plate and see how it is and see what we did. So let's go in and take a look. So this is from a spring pistol, not really that amazing. You've got a couple of shots there. You see your grouping right there is not so bad. But again, nothing too strong. But it is a really great gun to have for backyard battles or for a young kid who's starting off. I think it'll be a good shot, to use, okay? So we'll be back with some more.
Hey guys, it's Hammer here, and we're going to be shooting the Enforcer made by Umarex. So,
now this is a intermediate gun. It is going to hurt a little bit more. Fall out? No, not out, just okay. Maybe just got a jam. Alright. Now let's go see what the damage was on that. So again, this is now a CO2 gun. This is our first of all the CO2 guns. And as you can tell, the BBs went right through the plate. Pretty good grouping right there. Good job there, Hammer. So this is definitely going to do some more damage than your spring gun. Next one up is going to be the Taurus 24/7, and Rhino will shoot that one.
Hey guys, it's Rhino here. I'm going to be shooting the Taurus 24/7, and it's full polymer body with a rubberized grip and a nice heavy mag. So here we go.
Now the BBs are definitely starting to ricochet back. So it's definitely a good thing that we're wearing iPro. and that's out. Now let's see what that did. You can obviously hear the difference in the guns right away. So this gun, again, very different from that spring pistol. We got a BB lodged in there. You can see, went right through. Now I know some people would say, well, it's kind of silly to test it up against a fence. And yes, I do agree, but it's the only place we got right now to shoot. So as you can see, really nice grouping right there. And took out the side of the plate. So hearing the difference, you're definitely going to hear the difference in the last gun too. Alright, so we've gone through the M9 Springer, the Combat Enforcer, the Taurus 24/7. This is the gun that I use right now. It's the HK USP CO2 non-blowback. I have 2 mags that I just got one extra one, so we're going to pop this in. Safety, now it's on. The hammer, like I said, see, it doesn't really work. It's just when you trigger, so let's see how this one does. As you can see, as the guns get stronger, you're definitely going to hear the difference. You're going to feel the difference when the BB is ricochet back, like that. Out, mag's empty, safety on. Let's go see what we did. Other than get me and
you got me too.
So, all right. So you see the tape that we're holding these with. You can see the dents that some of these guns can do on wood. We went through, very good grouping here and a nice set right there. HK makes amazing guns in real steel, and their Airsoft counterparts are just as good. So the next gun, you're definitely going to hear a difference amongst all of them because it is a gas blowback gun and it is a little bit louder. So we'll be back in just a minute. Now, one thing that I do want to go over, the Taurus and the HK, both of them, you're going to need an Allen key. Or, whoops, that's the other mag. You're going to need an Allen wrench or Allen key or something to get the CO2 out when you're done. So it's very handy to keep one of these in one of your admin pouches or on your gear somewhere. So just keep that in mind. And now, last one we're going to shoot is the P99 DAO, which is double action only. It is a gas blowback, great trades all over this thing. Magazine holds 16 mags, 16 rounds. Pop in, safety on the side, and here we go. You should hear the difference. Tell me when you're ready.
Go.
As you can tell, the gun, it does come back every time, so that's what a lot of people like. So see, once it's out, it doesn't shoot anymore. Mag's empty, gun's out. Now we're going to go see the damage on this one. I didn't get shot this time, it went right over my head, so that was good. That's why you got to wear your eye probe. You can obviously hear the difference, and you're going to see the difference. The BB went so hard that it bounced back right into the plate. Great grouping right there on the P99, and right there, there goes the BB. So this is definitely a much stronger gun than the other ones. So that's really the best one that we carry, that we have on ourselves right now. And if you look over there, I think Mr. Hammer is doing something weird over there. So we'll just come right back over here. Anyway, so that's basically the comparison, and we're going to go inside and do a real quick eval on all of them and give you a breakdown on them. Alright guys, so as you can see, there is a difference in the guns that you can get for beginners to intermediate. The price point here was between $40 and $75, with the Enforcer coming in at $40 and the P99 coming in anywhere up to $70, depending where you get it from. There's obviously a difference in power. There's obviously a difference in accessories. I will tell you that the magazines for the P99 are fairly inexpensive and they're easily accessible. The magazines for the USP, I have plastic ones. They do come in metal. They are costlier. This one goes for about $14 to $16. The full metal ones go up to about $25 to $35. Now the mag on the Taurus, which as I stated earlier is the heaviest of them all, it retails for about $25, $27. So keep that in mind as well. Now the Enforcer mags I found as inexpensive as $6, and this one still has a BB in it, so there that went. So always wear your iPro. And then you have, for the younger kids, or if you just want something to play around in your backyard, this Springer is very, very good. As you saw, it had really good power for being a spring gun. Got the full metal and nice gun. And it comes with a 12-round mag. I don't know if there's extra mags. So hopefully this has been a helpful review. I know that we posted the picture about a week and a half ago on our Instagram, and we discussed doing it, and several people wanted to know the difference. These are guns that we actually run. Hammer runs the Taurus sometimes. I do run the HK USP that I love. This is available on Airsplat. And then Rhino does run the P99 Walther, which all the trademarks, and he runs it all the time as well. So once again, please don't take your airsoft guns out in public. Please make sure you wear iPro, and subscribe to our channel. Look for us on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and also if you get a chance to look over at beginnersairsoftplayers.com. They don't have a .com, just Beginners Airsoft Player. This is Papa Bear out. See you next time.